I might get very passionate in this video because this is something I kind of feel really strongly about. But I bought this palette. This is like laughable now. I think it's so ridiculous. It's from Zoeva. It's the Cocoa Blend eyeshadow palette. And I didn't buy this straight from Zoeva's website because the palette's $26.50, which I think is a great deal. A great deal. But it's also $9 to ship, and then there was some other sort of tax that they calculate afterwards, so it ends up being, you know, $35 or something, and I just didn't want to spend that much. So when I kind of looked up Zoeva Cocoa Blend eyeshadow palette online, another website came up called makeupbrushstore.com. They have all the Zoeva palettes, even that new one that came out, they have all of them. They have all the Kylie Cosmetics eyeshadow palettes. They have the Huda Beauty eyeshadow palette, and they had some Zoeva brushes. And it was $19.99 exactly, no tax, no shipping. And I was like, oh, that's such a great deal. You know, I thought it was just like someone who had bought all these palettes and then they were just selling them. So I thought that's a good deal. When I got it, like I started looking at the tracking after like 5 days, and I noticed that it was in China, and I was like, Zoeva's not made in China. Zoeva's made in Italy. They're a German brand. They probably ship from Germany. I don't know, but I know they're not shipping from China. So I thought that was kind of strange. I get the palette. You know what? I have the thing right here. The outside sleeve for the box. It looks good. It looks perfect. And the back of it looks exactly perfect. It says it's the Cocoa Blend eyeshadow palette. It's distributed by Zoeva. It's made in Italy. No parabens, mineral oils, fragrances. It has all the list of all the ingredients for each eyeshadow and everything like that. It looks legit. Like they copied this word for word from the Zoeva palette. When I opened it, I noticed a little bit of inconsistency. I don't know the actual Zoeva palette. I don't have it, but I've looked at it plenty because it's something that I've always wanted, so I kind of just look at it all the time online. So, I mean, they tried their best to make this look legit, and you know what? A lot of people are going to be fooled, and that makes me sad. Anyway, so the little pattern that they have up here for like the top part, it looks like it was made like maybe with some poor quality materials, or it was made in a rush, because some of the little diamonds are not pressed all the way on, like they're flaky. And I noticed 2 spelling errors. So before I point those out, when I was looking at the shade names, you can see that they're not totally lined up underneath the eyeshadows. And also the lettering that they use is a little bit like the letters are too close together. They're kind of smudged and a little blurry. But okay, when I'm looking at the eyeshadow, so I didn't really look at this when I got it. I just immediately started using it. And then I was like, what's that one called? So on the back here, there's a shade called Substitute for Love. Substitute. On the inside, they have it called Pubstitute. Pubstitute for Love. And I was like, that's weird. And then I noticed up here, it says with superb ingredients, but the way that they have it spelled is ingredients with a C. Superb ingredients. So then I was like, oh yeah, I bought a counterfeit palette. And it really irritated me. It irritated me so bad because I think it's one thing when a brand, like store brands, like a store brand is making a product like this. You know, you're buying an Olay moisturizer, the store brand is going to make one with the same kind of bottle, probably it's like Olay, but it's the store brand. It's one thing when a brand does something like that, and when a brand is literally trying to sell you the palette that is exactly like it, then they're trying to fool you. You know, I don't really like stuff like this. When a brand or a company or an artist puts their heart and their hard work and their artistic like abilities into a product, whether it's a piece of clothing, a painting, an eyeshadow palette, hair dye, anything like that, and then they put it out there in the world and they're so proud of it and they're hoping it does well, and then another company comes in like Forever 21 or Coastal Scents and they're like, you know what, that, or Makeup Revolution has done that recently. You know, they come in and they're like, well, we don't have any good ideas of our own. Let's just take these ones that everyone loves, make them really cheap quality, cheap ingredients. We'll sell it cheap, we'll sell it fast, and then we'll move on to the next thing when another brand releases something else. I cannot stand that. Like, I don't buy things like that. I don't buy things that are dupes. I don't buy products that are trying to imitate other products. If I knew this was fake, I would never buy this. I would never buy this in a million years. And, you know, it just irritates the crap out of me because, you know, this brand is putting out something that they're proud of, a really good formula, a really good quality products. They're making them well. They're selling them at a good price. And then another company, I don't know who made this, but, you know, I don't know. They're like putting some cheapy, like, eyeshadows in here, and then they just want to tell you that it's Zoeva. And it bugged me so much. It bugged me so much. I don't know. I can't stand when people try and steal other artists' ideas because they don't have any of their own. And it drives me insane. Ugh. I don't know. Forever 21 drives me nuts like that, too. I don't even shop there because I find they're just trying to take other artists' ideas and, you know, water them down, sell them really cheap, really cheap. They don't pay for their labor. They're not paying good quality for their fabrics. They're selling it for, like, you know, less than $5 for some things. And then, you know, they fall apart in 3 washes and you throw it away and then you move on. And I can't stand that. I cannot stand when people just steal other artists like their work and it just bugs me. So this palette bugged the crap out of me. I went to their website. I sent them an email because I was not happy with this. I couldn't stand it. I can't stand that, you know, this has to be illegal, isn't it? This counterfeit product? Like, I don't even want to own this. It just infuriates me. This video was all over the place, but I have to tell you, I got a fake Zoeva palette. I am not happy that I bought this. Do not buy from the makeupbrushstore.com website. They're selling counterfeit products, and I can't stand it. So, that's it. That's my video. I don't know what it was about. It's about artistic integrity and counterfeit crap. And my rant is over now. And I will see you later in another video. I'm going to go take a deep breath. Goodbye.